supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this player, Grafenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence...
He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Leicester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Dembele! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Romario, that ball looks a good one. Jackie. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball through. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Romario. Spread out to the left. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a promising position. Aims beyond the defence. Produces a cross. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Tries to play it through. Romario. Jackie. And he's gone backward here. Oh, well played. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Dembele. Yaya Toure. A player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Yaya Toure stood up well to him there. Now it's Vieri. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Spread neatly. And he gets rid in a hurry. Deftly away. Chance here to counter. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Yaya Toure. Dembele.
Such good technique.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Baresi getting this one clear. Liverpool have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cherki. Looking for the run. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele making good progress on the right-hand side. He is through here, and he's whipped it across. And now they can clear their lines. Rijkaard. Costa Curta gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Moved on forwards. And he's taking no chances there. Cherki. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever.
There will be 1 minute at a
He's had a
time.
fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Vieri. The muscular approach does pay off here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you now with a
Liverpool
quick request for
currently
support
behind
from
by
our
1
World
goal to
Charity
0
Fund.
at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's running for a big chance! And he's stuck it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Now, and the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good running, strong and purposeful. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Deftly away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yaya Toure! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Liverpool are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Yaya Toure. And here's Dembele. And here's Bellingham! And it's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 70 minutes is number
Still
8,
behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Bellingham.
Alexander-Arnold.
Bellingham.
Robertson venturing down the left. And that has been cleared. Messi. Gravenberg. Davids. And here's Drogba.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's quick to get rid. Knocks it into space. Played in by Robertson.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Mbappe.
And he's had it
Number
nicked
15,
away.
Dembele.
Robertson.
Coming on the field, number 10.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Number 14,
Davids.
Rashford.
Now it's
Number
Romario.
6,
And he is
Jamal.
deftly away.
Substitution.
Can he get on the... It's Vieri! He's given the time to pick a pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Yaya Toure. Bellingham. He's going for goal! Another one of football's and how moments.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Getting up there! Harmlessly behind. Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great chance! He's got a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Platini. And it's Gravenberch. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's been shifted off it. Yamal. Yaya Toure. And here's Rashford. Yaya Toure. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's a decent clearance. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Car parked outside the stadium gate.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run, and this is Drogba. He's found a way through. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to pass their way up the pitch, and he plays one through. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. Yamal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. Played in by... And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now it's Bale. Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bale. Goes for the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Bale just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Can he latch on to this? Dembele gets into a good position. And a chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Cross to the back post. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team.
They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Some resolute defending there. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Decent chance! Lovely chance for a shot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. With half-time at hand, perfect timing. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello everybody, and this is
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. We're on the move again. Yamal. This is a promising build-up. Araujo cuts out the pass. It's Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Yamal, taken back almost at once. And Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. That is good alertness. Robertson. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. Cruyff quietly revving up. Neymar. Toure does really well to win the ball there. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Oh, great leap! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bale. And this is Pele. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played back into the centre. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! And he hits the net! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And now he has 2. Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Robertson. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Dropper! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Can he get it through? Yamal, oh, he's all alone. Strokes it back. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Now it's Pele. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, delightful ball. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks.
Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Shot. Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cafu plays it all the way forward. Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. Forced to go back. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he was alert to it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Yaya Toure. Oh, well played, well played. Gerrard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Drogba. Now, can they get him away? And here's Yaya Toure. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. He is through here. And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dembele was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of...
Owen! Goal! Porto! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Drogba. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Not a hint of offside here. Beckenbauer.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now he's off and running. Out for a throw. Cannavaro. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Drogba. Bellingham. Bellingham driving forwards. Guardiola. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Pass somewhat off target. That's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe, and he shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Drogba. Mbappe. Robertson picks it up out wide. Lofted in. Oh, good climb! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Guardiola. No, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get free. It's Dembele! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Yaya Toure. Cross flung in towards the middle. Liverpool with the corner, there first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pinches it off him. Beckham. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Dembele going after that. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Gerrard. Now it's Hazard. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard.
A base here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Robertson picks it up out wide. Getting up there! That's another chance! And a neat finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Liverpool leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Bellingham makes a move down the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 15, Hazard. Número 11. Vão dar os seus lugares.
He won't be happy with that one.
Número 13.
Tries to play it through.
Número
It's come to
24.
nothing.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yamal gets into a good position. Well, that is one way to stop him.
This is the time you need that pace.
75 minutes played. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great vision. Owen has it out wide and in space. He's had a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham threads one in. Edmilson. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And it's Gerrard. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, it's Van Basten. Looking for options for movement.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Porto have the chance to go the other way.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rashford chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gerrard. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Caros espectadores,